Yeah! YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. And I want to talk to y'all real quick. I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to show y'all something. Trick Williams is the money maker that TKO wants, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's going to get to a point where the people that Triple H is trying to push forward to be the main guys in the company, despite the fact that some of them can wrestle, I'm going to be real. Lyra Valkyria, she can wrestle her ass off. I respect her a lot. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done with her character. Rhea Ripley, love Rhea Ripley, not gonna lie. And I hate that Triple H is putting her in a position to fail the way he is, but that's another story for another day. Actually, I made a video about that in the past. Go reference it. It's in the folders. It's in the books. But also Jacob Fatu, cold as hell. He's one of them ones. He's a wrestler's wrestler. To me, he's like the second or third best Samoan wrestler of all time. That's just me. And that's my thoughts, and I'm going to stand by it. But it's going to come a point where TKO is going to want people that's going to put asses in seats. They're going to want money makers. They're going to want people that they can invite to the stock exchange, like the Bianca Belairs of the world, that they can invite to the stock exchange. They're going to want the Charlotte Flairs. Shout out to Podcast in Color. She touched on it and hit it on the head. There's certain people that Triple H is trying to push forth that I'm going to be real with y'all. They're not putting asses in seats. Now, Braun Breaker, love Braun Breaker. He has the potential to be box office for sure. He has the look, obviously. He has the intensity to be that guy, 100%. But he's clearly not there yet. And there's a lot of people that's laying in wait, waiting for an opportunity because for whatever reason, Triple H, he thinks that he only has to push one person at a time, when in reality it's like, nah, you got a bunch of men in your upper mid card that are in their 40s already, or in their late 30s, or about to hit 50, that you can't rely on anymore, bro. You can't keep bringing these guys back that have bad matches just because you want to put asses in seats. It don't work that way. But my point is, Trick Williams is a moneymaker. And that little promo that he had promoting NXT, well, basically he was on Monday Night Raw promoting NXT for Tuesday night. I said all of that when I could have literally just said what I just now said. So sorry, y'all. But he was promoting it, and he did a little promo on the Undertaker and his LFG guys. And I'm going to be real with you. It felt believable.
Because you out here popping off like your knees ain't got no expiration date. Matter of fact, I'm glad you like to roll your eyes to the back of your head, because I might just knock your ass out tomorrow, huh? Come on. And you can keep tweeting if you want to. You can keep tweeting if you want to. Tomorrow might be your last ride. Let's talk about that.
It felt real. It felt raw. You give somebody like a Trick Williams a live mic and let him go off, he's going to make you money. Not only does he have the gift for gab, he has the look. His wrestling could always improve, and it has been improving slowly but surely, gradually, rapidly, actually, because I don't see bad Trick Williams matches. And then when he's in there with guys who can really hoop, he has great matches. But he's your guy. And we're going to reference this. We're going to talk about this. Let's give it a year from now, maybe a year and a half from now. Triple H is going to have no choice but to concede to what TKO wants. They want people that's going to make them money. A lot of the guys that he want to push, they're not going to really make them money. Not going to hold you. And the people that will make him money, he want to put them in the background for the likes of the Braun Breakers and stuff like that. That still needs a little fine tuning. Clearly, he's going to knock it out the park when he finally gets it all and puts it all together. Shout out to him. But there's guys already like the Montez Fords of the world, the Carmelo Hayes of the world. Chad Gable is a guy who he's not necessarily going to put asses in seats per se, but he has the charisma to do so. He has the charisma to sell merch. That's what they want. They want guys to sell merch. And Carrying another guy, Carrying Cross, who has done a tremendous job of that. But I think he's in his mid 30s as well. I'm more so primarily talking about people in their early 30s or still in their 20s for the most part. And Trick Williams, he showed me he's a great actor, clearly, because I was in the building at Slammiversary and everybody in the crowd was shook. We all thought he was out of here. We all thought he was done. We thought he had a torn quad or he hurt something, a torn ACL, but he faked everybody out. And he has that crossover potential. Like, I could just imagine, especially with the Slammiversary entrance that he got with the Harlem Choir Temple. Truth be told, I could see that at WrestleMania. I could see that at a SummerSlam. I could see him on the big stage, marquee guy. He has all of it. He's been slowly but surely putting it all together, and we're almost at a point where he's getting more love than Carmelo Hayes. So I kind of already have an idea of what they're trying to do. But like I said, he's the money maker that they're looking for, and Triple H is going to find out soon enough. Like, he's been cutting off his big ass nose to spite his face for a long time. And how he books also comes from years of burying guys and certain guys that he looks at as don't have that potential or that main event potential just because they don't fit the status quo that he likes. Sometimes you gotta just bite the bullet, and that's one thing that he's gonna learn soon enough. Soon enough, he's gonna realize, yo, your formula don't always work. Your formula don't always make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, sometimes you gotta just switch up the formula. And that's just how it is, and that's just how it goes, simply put. But Trick Williams is the guy. When he gets to the main roster, well, I said this about Melo. I definitely said this about Melo, and I'm sick. I'm very sick at what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes, because Carmelo Hayes is another guy. You give him the ball, he's going to run with it. He's another money maker. There's a couple of guys on that NXT roster that's money makers. Ethan Page, when he gets the opportunity, he's a money maker. A lot of these guys will put asses in seats. It's not always the independent circuit guys. Sometimes it's the homegrown talent. Sometimes that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't make the rules here. I'm just telling you what I know from my wrestling brain. What I've studied over the last 29 years of my life. What I've paid attention to. What gets the people going. What puts asses in seats. What they really want. If you want to sell $500 bleacher tickets for the cheap seats to be $500, and you want it only to be primarily rich folks in your crowd, if you want to make money, Trick Williams is your guy. And that's all I gotta say. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, like and subscribe. If you didn't, that's okay. We'll try again next time. If you are somebody who constantly hits this page or constantly watch my stuff, tap in with me. Tap in, like and subscribe. Like the video right here. Please and thank you, but more thank you than please. But ladies and gentlemen, I am out. Peace.